Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today we are going to talk about my word for the year for 2025. And guys, I didn't know I was going to get emotional. I've just been sitting here thinking about the year that I've just had and thinking about the year that is upcoming. And I guess I just got a little emotional here, guys. That's not me. um, so the first thing I want to say is my background looks different because I moved. I was in a condo in Myrtle Beach that the management company called me. I'm filming this on Monday, the 25th. They called me on Thursday, and the actual owners had an emergency and they needed their condo for the next 2 months, which is the time that I had it booked. And so they graciously said, if you will be willing to relocate to a different condo, we'll put you in an ocean view. Guys, that was a no-brainer. I was like, two things. Family emergency, I get it. You can't control it. And two, an ocean view. So my surroundings are a little different. And I had to stop everything Thursday and start getting everything packed and getting in my car to be in here by Saturday. So I'm a little frazzled and things are out of place, but I will eventually get settled back in. And so the other thing that's going to change is this unit is available through February, and I am going to stay through February. So guys, my hair is a mess, I'm sorry. So that is part of my journey, guys. And saying that, my word for the year is for 2025 is going to be journey. So this is my thought process, guys. I have been on, last year it was to be brave. And I feel like I was brave last year. I did things that I didn't think I'd be able to do. If I'm sitting here with you and being honest, I really thought that first month that I was in Kansas City, I thought, Wendy, this is not for you. I was about ready to turn around and come back home and rent an apartment because I was like, okay, guys, I had to stop and get myself together because I could just feel myself breaking into tears. So I struggled that first month being on my own, being on the road, being solely responsible. And some of these things I already was that way anyway. And so I don't know why they affected me the way they did. That first month was my make it or break it month. And I kept telling myself, Wendy, you can do anything. You can be brave and you can do anything. There were times when I would, I'm terrified of heights, guys. I don't know if I've told y'all that before. I have a big fear of heights. And I would get to some bridges and I would say, holy cow, I've got to drive over that. And guys, I did it. And there were places that I went and I was like, oh my gosh, that's like, it didn't tell me that it was going to be um, a apartment that I had to go up a lot of steps. I ended up, I think, in all the Airbnbs that I rented. Let me do a count real quick in my head. 8 that I rented, I was only on the ground floor in 3. um, First floor, if I'm on the first floor, I'm fine. Second floor, I'm fine. Anything above that, I'm starting to get a little iffy. And it's not being up that high. It is truly going up the steps to get to the unit, get inside. Once I'm inside, I'm fine. So I had to put my brave face on and do it, suck it up and do it. And I did. I pushed through some of those things. Um, and so I feel like last year I did so many things that I didn't think I would do. And I know I had to make myself be brave enough to do those. So I really feel like I fulfilled my word of the year for 2024. Coming up on 2025, I pulled up the definition and um, let's see if I can find it. Okay, so the, the definition is an act of traveling from one place to another, or the verb is travel somewhere. I am going to go even further. I am going to go on a journey, and I am still going to travel next year. And I'm taking it 1 year at a time. And I will look at my year someplace probably July, August, September, and I will make that decision on whether I want to continue for the following year. And that's what I did this year. I can honestly tell you, I left, I got rid of everything, moved out of my first apartment at the end of January. I was in Myrtle Beach for 2 months, and then I was in Kansas City. So I did not come back home to Christopher and Emma's apartment until July. So I was gone for a good amount of time. I'm going to also tell you when I got home, I was antsy and ready to go back out and hit the road. And I knew I had things I needed to do. It had absolutely nothing to do with their apartment, had nothing to do with being in there with them. I was in that mindset of getting out and doing things. And I felt stagnant being there because I knew everything. I had seen, I'd lived there for 30 years. I didn't feel like there was something new to see. And so I felt like I needed to get out and get on the road. When I came back to their apartment right before I went to Italy, it was the same way. It was like, I got to get out. So I know deep in my heart I made the right decision to continue this journey. And that's what I want to do. I want to continue traveling. I want to continue this life's journey of and see where it's going to take me. Will I feel the same way at the end of next year? Will I want to continue traveling, or will I be at the point where I want to settle down? I don't know, guys. I do know in my mind there's some things that I want to do. One of the biggest things that I would love to do is start on either the East Coast or the West Coast of Canada and stay a month in each province. And I would love to do that. I don't know if I can. I don't know, honestly, how long I can stay in Canada when I cross the border. And these are some of the things that I will investigate while I'm here, because that is really something I would love, love, love to do. I have friends that I went to Italy with who live in Canada, and I know they would do parts of the travel with me. So I would really, really, absolutely love to do that. I want to get on an Amtrak, and I want to go from Chicago to San Francisco. It's not really San Francisco. It's across the bay from San Francisco. And that's called the California Zephyr. And then spend a couple of days. And then get on the next leg and take it from San Francisco up. I think it's called Coastal Starlight. I don't know the actual title. Up to Seattle. And then take the Empire Builder from Seattle back to Chicago. So there are some things that I really want to do. So I don't know that I'm ready to settle down. I don't know that this year will be the end of my journey. But if it is, I want to make this the best journey for the year. And so that, guys, is going to be my word, is to make this the happiest journey, regardless whether I continue traveling or if I stop after this year. So right now, it's all up in the air. Right now, I feel like I could just continue this lifestyle. I don't know in 6 months, 8 months, how I'm going to feel, but life's a journey and we have to keep on. And so right now, that's my goal, is to keep on just traveling and making videos for you guys. So I hope you leave me your word of the year down below if you have decided on a word for the year. And until next time, guys, bye bye.